Welcome back to History Essay Help. Today we'll write our next body paragraph on daily life and social roles in ancient Greece. The essay question we'll be answering is, why is ancient Greece historically significant? Last time we completed the body paragraph on war and conflict, which you can pause and read here. And here's the teal structure that we'll use to organise the paragraph. First up, the topic sentence explains how the main idea of the paragraph helps answer the essay question. In this example, the topic is daily life and social roles, and the essay question is, why is ancient Greece historically significant? Now, when we think about historical significance, we want to know what historians are interested in, and this includes understanding how societies worked, how power and responsibility were distributed, and how ideas from the past help explain later societies. And we can connect this to the topic because daily life and social roles show how Greek society was organized and explains who had power, who did not, and why that matters. And now we can connect the main idea with the essay question using the topic sentence template as shown. Next up, we can add an explanation sentence to add more detail and clarity to the topic sentence. To do this, we can add contextual information by asking who, what, when, where, why, or how. But we only need to include the parts that help explain the main idea. We do not need to include every question every time. In this example, we add the what to explain what the system was, the who to explain which people were affected, the how to explain how the system worked in practice, and the why to explain why this mattered for daily life. Now we can expand on the explanation even further in the evidence section, where we use sources to support the main idea of the paragraph using historical knowledge rather than personal opinion. In this example, we use primary sources like pottery, art, and ancient written sources to show us what daily life looked like at the time. Then we use secondary sources, which allow historians to take a bird's eye view to look at many city-states at the same time to compare them. By doing this, historians can see patterns that people in the past could not see themselves. For example, they can see that while social roles existed across Greece, the exact roles and freedoms people had depended on which city-state they lived in. Next up, we have the analysis section, which explains what the sources show, their cause and effect, and why this matters for understanding history. In this example, the sources show that factors like location, gender, and citizenship determined a person's social group, which influenced their daily life. And as a result, these people had different roles, responsibilities, rights, and limitations depending on their social position. And this matters because it shows historians how ancient Greek society functioned and how power was distributed, which helps explain why ancient Greece is historically significant. Finally, the link sentence is the last sentence of the paragraph. Now you can link back to the essay question, prepare the reader for the next paragraph, or you can do both. And in this example, we link the topic to the essay question. And now we have a finished paragraph. Next time, we'll write our next body paragraph on religion and belief in ancient Greece. See you then.